I hope you guys are doing amazing, because I too am. So today onwards I'll be uploading one beatbox tutorial video per week. That's the new tutorial series. And like generally I don't like giving tutorials because number one, I do not like explaining things which I already know, and number two, it's like I'm not really good at explaining things, so I'll try as much as I can. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into the topic. So basics. So the basics of beatboxing includes three things. Number one, the kick drum, which sounds something like the hi-hat, that sounds something like, and a snare. In this case, I'll consider the PF snare because that is the most important, one of the most important things in beatboxing. The kick drum sounds something like. You can simply do it by spelling the alphabet B, but then you have to focus on another alphabet H, that is like B, like B. Okay, one more thing, in beatboxing you don't use your lung force much, you use the force of your diaphragm. You inhale a lot of air, I think that is for the initial conditions. You inhale a lot of air and then try exhaling them all at once, keeping this region tight. Like you're trying to force out the air, but at the same time you're trying to keep this region tight and say B, B, rather B, B, B. It's like that. Okay, once you get it, or even once you get close to it, then try to mute the vocals. That is, like, don't use the vocals, just say B, B, B. Initially you'll exhale a lot of air, but then with practice you can control the amount of air that you're exhaling and it'll come down to B. So that's it. Now the hi-hat. The hi-hat is one of the simplest sounds in beatboxing. It's basically a combination of two alphabets, that those are T and S. Together you spell it like TS, 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 TS. It's just a T and S. Like initially it'll sound something like because you focus on the two different alphabets too much, but then later on you'll realize that like with the you can just reduce the focus and make it. Before doing the PF snare, you should know how to do a kick drum, that is, and the PF snare sounds something like. So basically, by like you already know how to do the kick drum. I'm assuming since you've moved on to the PF snare tutorial, you already know how to do the kick drum. So just add an F to the kick drum. It's like initially you're doing B, so you have to add an F. Like initially, even when I started off with it, my my tongue used to slip off and I used to get sounds like and all that. So yeah, you'll get the same. So with practice you can go there. Practice makes a man perfect. So practice the kick drum and PF snare. Those are two really important sounds. So practice these things every day. BF, just like to make it simple. What you can do is, while doing the kick drum, see the kick drum, when you're doing the kick drum, the end position of your mouth is something like, it's an O, it's a small O, it's like, but then while doing PF snare, the end position of your mouth is something like F. So by changing the end positions, you can make a PF snare out of a kick drum. You have to say BF. Although people call it PF snare because you can also say a PF like and do it, but then I prefer the BF things. Yup, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, just click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more beatbox tutorial videos. Also, if you have any doubts, queries, questions, anything, just leave it in the comment box. I'll try to reply to as many comments as I can. That's it for today then.